they kind of block the tyrosinase. How do you say that word? Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. As you might be able to see, we're having a bit of a camera quality change today. I feel like I'm looking all over the place because I broke my camera. I broke it. I have two of them that are now broken. I need to send them both in to get repaired. I'll do that. I have the fro out. I actually kind of like it pushed back like this. It's cute. But anyway, so doing a skincare video. What's new? Now look, right. For some reason I've been like putting off doing new videos because I'm like, I don't want to come off like I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't want to seem like I'm giving people information, false information, I'm not a skincare expert. I've told you guys that a million times. I'm actually gonna start putting that under all my videos so everyone knows I'm not a skincare expert. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not licensed to do skin or anything. I'm just trying to figure things out along the way, trying to get perfect skin. Not attainable, but we're gonna try and get pretty close, all right? So anyway, I'm just like trying different things and like showing you guys the process. Really, I'm just here to show the process, document the process because it's fun. Keep it in 100. Okay, so I'm washing my face today. I have a lot of the skincare in, so that's good. I'm gonna do separate videos on separate things, but I purchased some stuff from the Inky List. Just these two little things, I think. I had three. Hold on, let me get the other thing. Okay, I'm back. So yes, I purchased skincare from Sephora, the Inky List, which is Sephora's skincare brand. I remember when I first hearing about the Inky List, I heard something about the name because Inky, that's a fun word. Inky. It has something to do with like skincare. And I was like, what the heck does that mean? So looking at my computer over here, it says Inky List is the industry name for the long list of ingredients in every product. So that's the skincare industry name that they use to describe what's in a product. So that's cool. Cute little, tidbit of information for you guys. So anyway, I'm gonna wash my face for the night. I am trying to start washing my face twice a day again, but also I'm dealing with like inflammation, which is eczema, in the shape of eczema. Sometimes when the seasons change, my skin starts to have little outbreaks, and that's also why I try to like eat better and like eat less meat and eat less meat and dairy, less inflammation causing products. Don't know if I'm ever gonna get there, but I'm trying. Okay, and I've been doing pretty good. So I'm like, what the heck? But sometimes it happens like when it starts to get really warm. Even though it hasn't been really warm. I don't know, sometimes when the temperature changes, like I'll sweat and like I'll get like a little eczema outbreak, or I just haven't been putting enough lotion on. Because for the most part, for me, I'm supposed to be doing two things at one time. For me, when I'm like, make sure I'm doing my lotion routine, I'm like putting enough lotion on, I don't really have eczema flare-ups. I don't really have eczema flare-ups like that, but every now and then they come back. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. What I purchased from the Inky List are the Bright, one thing at a time. The Fulvic Acid Cleanser. I believe that's pronounced Fulvic. Fulvic. I'm gonna go with Fulvic. I'm gonna look that up, tell you guys what that means. And then the Oat Cleansing Balm. So I know that oats, I can tell you about oats. Oats are good for eczema. They're good for inflammation. They're good for redness. They're good for, they're pretty much an ingredient that's known to calm down any skin irritation. So that's why I was like, and it's like a gentle cleanser that everyone loves. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and purchase this. But as you see, I purchased two cleansers. Can't use them both at the same time, and I don't plan to. So I'm going to use this one probably in the shower. I'm not going to use this one tonight because we're mostly on our brightening journey. So I'm going to use some other products that I've had for a while. I was like, let me like start using this and see if it makes a difference. Because I'm really just trying. My skin doesn't really look bad. I just want it to look like, I just want it to look super even. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get there, but I'm gonna keep trying, and we're gonna document the process. So let's start with the first cleanser, the first product, which is the Fulvic Acid Cleanser. It says helps brighten skin and gently remove makeup. Use day or night with blah 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 blah. Let me see. Let's do some research on fulvic acid. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna read the long definition. What it says fulvic acid appears to assist in every stage of cellular rejuvenation. It helps to neutralize toxins and transport nutrients to the skin cells. That was highlighted, like that's the most important thing that it does. But they're marketing this as a brightening cleanser. So let's continue on. By improving cellular metabolism, fulvic acid can reduce inflammation and diminish wrinkles. After a single application, it also helps brighten, tone, and rejuvenate the skin. After a single application, don't believe that because nothing works after a single application unless it's like some strong hardcore stuff. Now, when like acids and actives are placed in cleansers, they're meant to be put on the face for 30 seconds to a minute, like I tell you guys, and then washed off. So I don't know how much change it can do in 30 seconds to a minute. Again, you don't want anything that's gonna do anything drastic in 30 seconds to a minute because it's probably gonna be too harsh. Dark skin reacts differently to products that work super fast. It's just our skin does not work like that. Our skin needs, well, skin in general, but dark skin in particular is not one where you can do something something drastic, because it's gonna, when you do too much to dark skin, it creates inflammation, which creates more pigmentation. Inflammation is not good in the skin, particularly in dark skin, because if we're trying to brighten up dark spots, creating too much inflammation is more than likely going to leave you with a dark spot. So there's that. I'm gonna go off on a rant because I told you guys I was thinking about getting Botox, and I still think I might. But I'm also like, I've said this on camera before. Let me wash my hands. I've said this on camera before that I noticed that my dark places on my face are where I tend to sweat. Like right here, I sweat right here, and I sweat on my upper lip. That's where I tend to have like the melasma type mustache situation thing going on. So I'm like, if I get Botox under my eyes, should I get Botox there as well to see if it like helps me to stop sweating? Now also, you want to release sweat. It's just all very strange. Like I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea, but I might try it because as long as it's not gonna hurt, maybe it'll help. Because I definitely noticed that like I get the hyperpigmentation above my lip where I sweat. The other day I was outside, I was like, ooh, there goes that sweat. That's when I start getting, darkness around my lip around this time of year. So there's that. But I'm like, hey, another thing with me, I'm not going to avoid the sun. Not doing it. I love being outside. I love nature, so I'm going to be outside any chance that I get. Make sure with my sunscreen. But a lot of the like brightening products that I'm using and like me trying to brighten my skin, I feel like it might be kind of counterproductive because I'm spending a lot of time outside. I don't know, but I'm just going to continue to try the things I want to try and, see what works. And maybe speak to a skincare professional along the way. So let me go ahead and wash my hands. I'm going to go on with the cleanser, the Fulvic acid cleanser. I use this already. I like that it's gentle. It has beads in it of some sort. I probably should have read the box to see what it says. And I don't have the box over here. Maybe I don't know, but it has some kind of specks or speckles in it. So it has something in there. Do they burst? It appears that they do. So, because it looks like one of them kind of burst on my finger. Now, also you don't need a lot of this. Like, I just used too much again. The first time I used it, I used too much, and I just did it again. Like a pea-sized amount is really, really enough because this stuff is so. I had to push my hair back. It's so potent, so that's good. A small amount really goes a long way. See, I'm just gonna work this into my skin, really work these like pressure points right here where you have like, lymph nodes, and encourage some lymph drainage and encourage the lymph nodes to drain. That's what I was trying to say. I'm gonna wash my face and then wash this off, and I'll be back to show you guys the next step. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. I just washed the cleanser off my face. Again, it's just about this is maybe unrelated, but I was like, when I was washing my face, I was like, am I washing it long enough? It's not about perfection. It's just about doing it. Just do it. Put this stuff in your face, rub it in, wash it off. Not about perfection, just about being consistent. Be consistent. Consistency over perfection a million times, because consistency forces you to do it, even when you don't want to do it, which for me is most of the time. Perfection is like, it's not gonna be perfect, so I'll wait. No, consistency is like, just do it. So, washed it off my skin, and now I'm gonna go to the next step, which is the niacinamide brightening toner. This is from this is from Good Molecules. You guys know I just purchased this brand as well, so I'm trying to incorporate it into my skincare routine. I'm trying to use toners now. See if they do anything. It says brightening, so, but they put with the, you know how they put like these terms on everything. Brightening, healthy, gluten-free. All natural, vegan. They put terms on everything. It's like, it's really gonna do anything. So we're gonna see. Put it to the test. So yeah, I'm putting the brightening toner on. I will say I like that all these products are very gentle. They are not stinging my skin. They're not causing any kind of reaction. They're all just very gentle and natural feeling. I don't know if they're natural, but they don't feel irritating to the skin, so that's good. So after each skincare step, after you apply a product to your face, you want to let it sit for five minutes. I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that all the time. Let the product sit for 5 minutes so it can reap its full benefits, absorb into your skin. Now with water-based products like that, with water-based toners and different things, serums, things that are water-based and that can absorb into your skin quickly, you don't always have to wait 5 minutes. This one maybe like 30 seconds to a minute, and it'll probably be fine to go to my next step. Because I do want to, I bought a gua sha. I told you I was thinking about it, and I just bit the bullet and bought one. So I bought a gua sha, and my skin is dry, so I have to put something on after this. I'm gonna go ahead and gua sha the skin. Let's see, what should I use to do my gua shaing? My gua shaing is already dry. That's next step. I'll use this, whatever. It's not really moisturizing, so it's not really gonna allow me a lot of wiggle room to do the gua shaing and move a product around my face. But I'm gonna just go ahead and use this anyway because I need to use my products and see how they work. Daily brightening serum. This has beta-arbutin, hyaluronic acid. That's what it says, to gently brighten and skin tone, blah, blah, blah. Hyaluronic acid, you know, it draws moisture to the skin, so that's great because my skin's always dry. I need to do like a routine for like enlarged pores. I feel like my skin just reacts so quickly to things. Like throughout the day, I'm like, my skin just looks like it's going through something. I don't really know how else to describe it. And then arbutin, beta-arbutin. So the arbutins in general just help to even out skin tone, lighten and brighten areas of concern. So the arbutins, they kind of block the tyrosinines, and that's what essentially causes parts of your skin to react to a wound. So when we talk about inflammation and we talk about things that cause darkness on the skin, a lot of times it's from inflammation, like we said, and wounding, which are kind of one and the same. So what I mean by that is if your skin's having a reaction to something, it is, if your skin's reacting to something, that means that it's working overtime to try and fight off whatever it doesn't like. So with the tyrosinine inhibitors, like what's in arbutin, it helps to kind of block that and stop your skin from producing melanin overly in those areas where it may feel like, you know, something's not right there, if that makes sense. But again, this is just me, I'm just regurgitating information, guys. Take what I say with a grain of salt. It's probably partially right, probably partially wrong. Just do your research, you know, find out. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. My skin is dry. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face. Now my neck, like I said, my neck, I'm having like a little eczema flare on my neck. So I'm gonna make sure I use like a thick Aquaphor type cream or something. Eucerin, those really thick creams. That's what tends to help me, help my skin whenever I'm having like an eczema flare up, just like really moisturizing the area. And like I said, when I tend to sweat, like if I'm outside a lot, which I always am, especially when it gets warm, if I'm outside, I'll sweat, like my skin's not holding on to the moisture. So therefore it's like, it gets extremely dry. And I looked the other day when I was at the beach, I was like, I need to get like a sunscreen oil that I can like, because I hate when I get out of the water, I'm like so ashy, I'm like gray. I don't like that. I'm like, if I just wear a sunscreen oil, I can still be glistening and get out of the water. So any like sunscreen oils, I'm gonna look at the drugstore. I'm sure they have something. I actually kind of did light research and didn't see anything. I was like, that's a problem. But we'll see. Maybe I can find a sunscreen oil at the grocery store, at the what's the store I'm looking for? I like Target, Walmart, those are places. That's dry. Like everything, my skin is absorbing everything super duper quick, and my skin is dry, and I want to do the wash. So I'm going to go with rose hip oil. I know I say wait 5 minutes in between products, but you can tell when it's dry and like it's already super dry to my skin. And sometimes serums, they just dry really quickly, so you don't have to necessarily wait 5 minutes. But it is best to let it wait, because even though it feels dry, it still has, you know, layers of skin to penetrate through. I just don't feel like waiting, so I'm not going to. Now I'm gonna apply some rosehip oil. This is partially because, like I said, my skin is dry, but also because I want to do my gua sha. So a few drops of rosehip oil. I'm gonna definitely run it down my neck because it needs the TLC. Run it down my neck. It's like almost too slippery. It's not having any grip. This is why I didn't want to get this thing out. I'm like, this isn't gonna do anything. I don't know. I don't feel it doing much. Like, I feel like I can do more with my hands. Because me trying to like, probably because I put too much oil on, but it's fine. This is one of the gimmicky things the internet made me buy. The internet made me buy it. Now, I have used it when my skin wasn't this greasy and it was like fine, but it's It's kind of nice for like forehead, right? I'm just trying all the products, y'all. And I know it's good for drainage and like muscle relaxation and even working out knots in your face, because just like anything, like our body holds the score and our body keeps tension in it. So it's good to like use a tool, because sometimes like you don't want to use your hand, just like we talk about using your hands to wash your face. Sometimes like, oh, it's too much. So it's nice to have like an additional tool if you don't feel like doing a full-on face massage. You know, it's nice to you have a tool to use. I feel like I even can feel knots in my face right now just doing this. Kind of cray. So I know this piece is supposed to go like here. Yeah, I don't know. It feels very gimmicky. Probably just because I have way too much oil on my face right now. But it doesn't feel like it's doing much. But I'm sure if I use it consistently, and this is like kind of creeping me out because I can't open my eyes. So I have to keep my eyes closed to do this part. I can go over your nose. You can go your jawline. Now I can see. It is good for the jawline though. I can see that because it kind of fits perfectly in my jawline. But the other spots, I'm like, And then run it down your neck. They say, I feel like I have some tension here, so I probably should. Maybe I should do this more often. So there's that. Gua sha. Just wanted to show y'all that I'm with the skincare girlies. I'm one of the skincare girlies that has a gua sha, and I use it. Anyway, so there's that. Now I'm gonna go to my last and final step. Now maybe I'll talk about this in another video, but I have it sitting here. I have this Arbutin professional bleaching lotion, 10% Alpha Arbutin, lactic acid, kojic acid, Bearberry extract, honey and papaya enzymes. I told you guys about this. I purchased it when I was like originally on my skincare kit. It was like $60 for this bottle. The formulation sucks. It feels like some kind of weird cheap dollar store lotion. But I'm like, look, maybe it actually works. I haven't given it a fair fighting chance. So maybe it actually works. I'm like, I'm gonna try and use this like during the day, because it's literally a pump. It's very easy to get out of the bottle and like apply. So I'm gonna try and use this more often in my skincare videos and keep you guys updated, see if it does anything. I talk very fast, I know. So I'm not using that tonight. Tonight we're gonna use the moisturizer from the Inky list, which is the Sim Bright moisturizer. It says helps brighten skin. So I was like, what does Sim Bright do? Sim Bright is a brand, which is interesting. I think it's like a brand. Well, they have a simbright.com, but I know that I've really only heard of it. I've only heard of Sim Bright from this particular brand, the Inky list. So I looked it up. Protects the skin from overreactions from urban exposure. What does that mean, urban exposure? I guess it means like city pollution and stuff like that. Just say that. Urban exposure, what does that mean? Sim Bright, produced in high purity from clary sage, is a natural, sustainable, and versatile product from Sunrise. Yeah, I don't know. It says it's gonna help lighten and brighten. I don't know. But clary sage, I had a product that had clary sage in it. I forgot. Let me look up what that does really quick. It says clary sage is an essential oil suitable for both oily and dry skin types. It can help to soothe skin affected by inflammation and calm rashes. So again, I think a lot, like I was saying, a lot of these products are good for inflammation, because inflammation is what essentially causes hyperpigmentation and dark spots. So clary sage is supposed to help soothe inflammation, which can in turn help with hyperpigmentation. So it's not like a tyrosine inhibitor, which those literally stop the melanin, overproduction of melanin from forming. It's just a product that's that's used to help fight inflammation, which can lead to hyperpigmentation, melasma, dark spots, etc. So the more you know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and apply this moisturizer. Again, I have used this before. It is moisturizing. I like that. It was pearlescent. Oh, that's pretty. You probably can't see it, but it's like pearlescent in person. So I like that. That's cool. I don't know if that means it has some kind of weird ingredient in it, but it's pretty. So use like a dime size amount, and it is quite moisturizing. So I do like that. So yeah, that is I gotta stop like pulling my face down. Upwards, right? Up. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the last step in my skincare for tonight. A very simple skincare routine for hyperpigmentation, melasma. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel. We're growing over here and we have a lot more fun videos coming. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for your time, guys, and bye for now.